How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Master Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit aged, itty bitty sour time in the form of Cascade Brewing's Gose, 2013. 14. I said 13. I can't read. Anyway, you already know that if you watch my reviews. I have never had a Gose that I know of that is this old. Usually more times than not, if you pick them up off the shelves, they're going to be relatively fresh. They're a smaller ABV beer, so not something you typically age. But I was doing an interview for my podcast the other day with John Hall of All About Beer magazine. Actually, he's not. It's Beer and Brewing magazine, Craft Beer and Brewing magazine now. He used to be the editor at All About Beer magazine. He just came out with a new book called Drink Beer, Think Beer. And went to his place, and during the interview, we cracked a bunch of bottles, and I talked about my love for older beers. So he kind of gave me a couple aged bottles, and this was one of them. So thank you very much, John. As far as this beer goes, like I said, it's Gose Northwest Style Sour Ale brewed with coriander and sea salt. 5.7% alcohol by volume, 2014 project, done and done. Cascade to a T as far as the label goes, so let's throw it in there. I got water spots on my glasses, man. I'm really struggling with my clean glass issues right now. I wash my glasses like crazy. I've tried so many methods, so many different ways to clean my glasses, to get them spot free, to not have them look like Dirty Glass Mafia on all these beers that I review. I don't know what else. I'm at my wit's end, to be perfectly honest with you. I've tried so many things, so I apologize if my beers come off a little bit Dirty Glass Mafia from time to time. It's just life. It's this house, man. It wasn't like that in my old place. So anyway, let's see what we got here. Okie doke. That looks beautiful. Look at that thing glow. Rich golden glow. I mean, you're talking about, it's just literally the most beautiful kind of yellow, kind of highlighter, kind of haziness to it. Pinky finger, beautiful, rich white head, beveling deep to a rocky top, but, uniform bubbles on the edges. And I mean, yeah, look, soft, ever so slight haze to her kind of Gose. It actually has a little bit of legs to her, to be perfectly honest with you. 5%. Who would have thunk it? Let's get a nose on her. I smell barbecue fried chicken. Why? I don't know, but that's what I smell. Very faint, though. So, this is what I think I'm smelling, okay? I think I'm smelling, it's an oak aged beer. I think I'm getting wood. I think I'm getting that salt. I think I'm getting coriander. I think I'm getting those spices, and the wood is kind of like almost like an umami thing that kind of make me think there's like a barbecue fried chicken thing going on. But it's such a knee-jerk reaction of mine. It smells like a Gose. There's a soft sourness to it. There's a little bit of a like lime vibe floating around in there. Definite lime vibes floating around there. A little bit of soft oakiness. The barbecue fried chicken is the first thing that pops in my head, and that's the shit that tumbles out of my mouth, so that's what you get. It doesn't literally smell like that. Like, it kind of gives me a faint reminder of that. It doesn't smell like fried chicken. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Ooh. Well, that's really fucking refreshing. That's delicious. I mean, you're talking about, they literally right in the side here. It says, this New York style sour ale is a blend of wheat ales brewed with coriander, sea salt, and aged for up to 6 months. This bottle conditioned sour ale is ready to drink now. Serve at 40 degrees. It's at 48. And they kind of urge you on the side to drink it. To drink it now. I think this is fantastic the way it is right now. I think this had to get better with age. It's lost all its kind of corners to it when it comes to that kind of prickly acidity. Sharpness, I should say, more than that. It's not that Goses are overly acidic. The sharpness Goses tend to have that right prickliness. Combine that with the wheat and the wood. It just is just super soft, super welcoming, super inviting beer that is almost aged itself out of being a sour, but is still a sour. It still has that kind of backbone of tartness. But man, is it just super drinkable. Soft, creamy wheat, nice, rich, soft hint of vanilla, woodiness to it. Getting lime vibes for days. That coriander is not, it's not huge. I think it's still there. I don't think it's power suggestion. I actually think it's still there. But again, just like everything else, it's become very rounded, very soft. So that spice component, while there, is smaller. And it just, oh man, this is a pleasure to drink. Thank you very much, John, man. This is absolutely fantastic. I mean, you're talking about, a mid 5% ABV beer. That's something you typically eat. Sure, sours are a little bit of a different beast, but yeah, I would be hard pressed to believe this would be better fresh for me, and that's what we talk about here, whether I like it or not. So this is absolutely delicious, absolutely tasty. I think it's fantastic. One of the best, if not one of the best. I should say, if not the best, Gose I've ever had. And honestly, a really big departure from all the stuff I had from Cascade. Most of the stuff I've had from them has been like enamel ripping, make a appointment with the dentist the next day kind of beers. Just super sour, super tart, enamel rippingness. And this is just a little bit softer, a little bit more delicate. Sure, it has some time on it, but no, man. It's a little bit more of a gentle, deft hand than I've had from these guys. So that's pretty good. And limited exposure, so I'm not saying they don't do those kind of things, but I'm saying from my exposure, my experience, they're usually a little bit more aggressive. Let's put it that way. So yeah, let's talk about it. It's one of the better Goses I've had. It's really, one of the best, if not the best. It's up there with some of the best ones I've had. Value availability, no idea. It was given to me. I'm a lucky guy like that sometimes. And but they can be had. A lot of these Cascade beers I can find on the shelf, especially in PA, I see them quite a bit. So they can be had. They're usually a little bit pricey though. They're $7.50s usually, pushing $25-$30, and leave you with, if you like what we like this, if you like rich decadent, I was gonna say decadent. It almost gets there actually. Rich, delicious, soft tartness. If you like your sours, or if you like your Goses, your Berliners, those kind of things to not be as sharp, have a little bit of softness to them, this is definitely going to do you proper. There you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting stuff. Interview John Hall, the guy who gave me this beer. Go check it out. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little aged, little sour right now. And hope we'll see you next time. Cheers.